Hey guys, so that time again for another update. It's been about a week since my last video, and I just wanted to say thank you all for 800 subscribers. I just reached 800 today, so thank you guys for subscribing, watching, and liking my videos. Just want to give you all a big thanks on that. But anyways, let's get right on to the update for this video. As you can see, I no longer have a box underneath my TV, so that's awesome. I finally got a console shelf for this area, and I got this from IKEA, and they finally got them in stock, so I got this built earlier this week. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. So I have my soundbar here, my extra Animal Crossing DIY bottle. I also have this HDMI switch receiver thing. This is the one I'm using. And then this is my Wi-Fi thing here. So it opens with a button. And this is the console shelf right here. So I got all my Nintendo HDMI consoles right here. So I have all of my Nintendo Switches, like the Animal Crossing one and the launch switch. And then Nintendo Wii. And down here I have my Xbox 360 and I have the Sony PS4. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here yet, but that is how it is for right now. So this side here does not have a button because the one that I was given did not work, so I'll have to go back to IKEA and get one that does work. So on this shelf here, I'm just going to put maybe movies or whatever, and then I put my Xbox 360 connector receiver thing here, and then this might be for like more movies or whatever I feel like I want to put over. So this is just kind of like an extra cabinet. So the reason why I wanted cabinets is because, as you can see, my balcony is right here and it produces a lot of sun, so I didn't want my consoles to get washed out from the sun, so that's why I went with the cabinet. So I did do some organizing on my DVD shelf. I decided to organize the cartoon section, so I think it's much better organized than it was before. I now have everything, I think, where I like it. So now I have like all my Cartoon Network shows together. And this one here, by the way, is Yogi Bear. Kind of hard to see in the dark. Then I have all my Toon Disney and Disney Afternoon shows right here. The Nickelodeon shelf didn't really change much, but I do like how my Nickelodeon shelf looks. So yeah, just a quick little update on my cartoon shelf. And I do have another update for you guys that's in the game room. So let's go ahead and take a look in there. Alright, so as you can see, I'm now in my game room, and I actually have this new shelf that I want to show you guys. It's a shelf that I had gotten from IKEA maybe like a couple weeks ago, and it's finally been built. And I do have all of my video game figures as well as my anime figures. So that's what I wanted to show you in this update. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. Alright, so this is the shelf right here. And I went with a glass shelf, I guess, a glass cabinet. I don't really know what to call it. And I did that so that you can see the figurines, and it kind of helps keep them dust free. So let's go ahead and take a look at the top shelf right here, my Sonic shelf. My childhood Sonic figures back here. And this little Chow figurine also went with those two Sonic the Hedgehog figures. These are more modern Sonic figures. My Sonic amiibo right here, and then I have the rest of my amiibos right here. They were previously on an exposed shelf, so it's nice to have them in here. And I actually had to retake this clip because the previous one was too dark. So this one has much better lighting, this camera. And down here, just some random miscellaneous video game figures. I have a Pinky Street figure back there behind my Alola Raichu. And then down here are all my anime figurines. I have Ojamajo Doremi. Had these for a very long time. I think back when Ojamajo Doremi was on TV here in America, they brought out these figures. My Naruto figure, my childhood Dragon Ball figurines. I have Negima. I got most of these from an anime convention, and I went there quite often from like 2003 to 2014, and I just kind of stopped going after 2014. They just weren't the same anymore. I even have all my Fushigi no Futogo-hime characters, figures. I'm still a big fan of this show. I love those figures. I even still have all my Shigokara figurines, and many of these can be seen from my very first video that I made, which is a room tour video. So if you want to see what my room looked like back then, you can definitely go check it out. It's the very first video I ever posted on this channel. But I must warn you, the video quality is not that great. And that was before the days when YouTube decided to have the ability to upload everything in HD. So, yep, here is my Pikachu with the American flag. And yeah, guys, that is my figurine shelf. And I actually still have room for a lot more, as you can see. And I have already purchased a couple of these shelves for like $10 each. So that's awesome. And yeah, the next thing I want to share with you guys is a tour of my game room closet. And it mostly just has like my childhood toys and like just random miscellaneous things that are necessary to store in here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the tour. So here it is, my closet. And as you can see, I have a lot of shit in here. And I even have like all my cosplay stuff and Hanshin Tigers clothing, like my Hanshin Tigers Happy and jerseys. And then I have my Ash Ketchum cosplays right here. And then I got all my Christmas and birthday wrap, nothing too exciting. I still have all of my pictures that I need to get hung up. I just want to live in here for a little while before I decide on where to hang everything. So yeah, here are some of my childhood toys. They're stored in these bins. And then I actually found these really cool Timon and Pumbaa toys from 1994. I got them at a thrift store for like $5. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then in here, I have all of my Pokemon childhood toys from Burger King, Takara Tomy, Toys R Us. And yeah, this is a very nostalgic bin for me. And I just love this bin. I also have a modern McDonald's Pikachu. I have a few modern toys in there, but most of them are from the 90s. And then here I have my Spice Girls dolls. I am missing Sporty Spice. I have all of them except her. And I have my horses that I used to play with. I even have a saddle right here. And then in this one, it's all my Sylvanian family toys. I also have the house from the 90s, but I have it back home at my parents'. And then this here is Littlest Pet Shop, all vintage Littlest Pet Shop. The Good Littlest Pet Shop. I'm not a huge fan of how they look now. They look really horrible. But yeah, I like this style much better. And then in here is just some more like random anime toys. I also have a Lion King thing in there that I got from the thrift store. It's a Lion King, Burger King Lion King toy. So yeah, just a lot of random miscellaneous things. I probably have some Hanshin Tigers in here. And then there's my travel suitcase, my tripod for my camera. I have some video game stuff in there. And I have some more video game things in here. My childhood sketchbooks, my backdrops, some of my childhood CDs. And then in here is my Lion King collection. I never got rid of any of my Lion King toys. And this is actually a Fisher-Price toy, but I used it for my Lion King toys because I really like the Whirlpool. So yeah, that was always really fun. I even have the Pride Rock box right here, which is really neat. Very nostalgic. And then here, these are all my Pokemon cards, Lion King cards, Sonic cards, and some artwork binders. I have my Furoku right here, and more childhood CDs, cosplay items in here. And right here I have my childhood board games. I also have Lion King. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Got Lion King board game right there. I have Hands Down. It is complete. And then I have Lunch Money, really good card game. And here are all my shoujo manga magazines. All the ones that I have left. Ribbon. And I also have a Shonen Jump magazine that I bought when I went to Japan in 2009, as it says right there. And in here I just have some holiday films and cartoons, Yogi Bear, and I have Looney Tunes, the movie, the Baby Looney Tunes, and just a bunch of like random Christmas stuff in there. And then I think that's really it. I mean, I have my Sonic comics from up here from the 90s. I have some other random comics from my childhood. And yeah, guys, that is it for this little tour. Nothing too crazy in here. I don't think I'm going to keep these boxes in here forever. I just have to get some organizers for them. So let's go ahead and close the door. There we go. So anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I just wanted to thank you all for liking and commenting and subscribing to my channel. I have never made it to 800 before. This is a first for me. So it's definitely nice to see that this channel is growing, and it's nice to see that this community is so nice and positive. I really appreciate the really kind comments that I've been getting, and I really hope that we can continue to grow as a positive community, and hopefully YouTube will not disable my comments. I want to do my best to continue to fight to keep them open. It's been a really hard struggle to keep having to open them up, but I will do my best to keep it open and to keep YouTube from disabling and not allowing you guys to communicate in this community. But anyway, do follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is moonlight.88, and I'll leave a link in the description below. You can always follow me, leave a comment. I know Instagram will not disable my comments there, so we can at least communicate over there. And I post something pretty much every single day, and maybe sometimes twice a day, so I'm always posting things about my collection, 90s nostalgia, if that's if that sounds like it's up your alley, definitely go give me a follow, and I look forward to seeing you there. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.